Okay, hi guys. So firstly, you need to put the patient into supine position. So in order for you to measure the C collar, you need to measure the patient from the cheek to the trapezius. So again, from the chin to the trapezius of the neck, which is the base of the neck. So from the chin here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So more or less is about 4 finger spacing. So like what I mentioned earlier, it's a 4 finger spacing. So this is how you measure. At the end of the blue color, so you put your finger here, and then the 4 fingers one, it will more or less be on this area, which is at the tall side. So you need to push the red dot all the way to the tall. So firstly, you got to unlock. Okay, this is lock. So if you want to unlock, inside here there's a blue color thing that protruding out. So you push, so this thing will pop out. And same goes to the other side. Make sure it's not locked. Okay, if it's locked, then you have to press again. Okay, the blue color, if you can see. Then once it's pressed, then this thing will be pop out. Once after that, you need to adjust. So you pull the yellow color. See, you see the red dot is going. So this one is on the tall side. Okay, you need to see the other side as well. So it has to follow. You can see. Okay. So once confirmed, you need to lock. You hear the click sound, same goes on the other side. Okay, once you already measured the C collar, I will ask my colleague to stabilize the head of the patient in order for me to listen. Okay, Wesley? So this is how you stabilize the patient. Okay, and then for my part, make sure the Velcro is behind first before I insert. It will be entered in a slight angle a bit, and then you go in. Okay, and then this part you got to scoop. So this is how you scoop. Once you insert already, make sure it's tight for the patient and it's comfortable. So this Velcro, it has to be tight, so you got to pull all the way, and then you check, make sure patients it has here tall. This part also, it has to be on the tall side. Okay, then make sure there is no gap and patient is stabilized. Okay, so now we are going to position only for cervical injury patient. Okay, so come with me. So I'm going to show you. So the nurse A will be taking care of the head and neck, and then for the nurse B and C, she will be taking care of the body and leg upon turning. So for nurse A, this is how she's going to. It has to do a C shape first, a C shape figure, and then you have to touch the shoulder of the patient, and then as for, you see, the forearm, it has to support the head, so it works both way. And then for nurse B, he will be supporting the body, okay, and the hip as well. And then for nurse C, he has to cross over the nurse B hand, and then will support the leg as well. Okay, so now you can see nurse A will be leading nurse B and C upon turning the patient.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then for nurse D, which is me, so I'll be check for, make sure the spine alignment, and then check for any injuries, on also any pressure ulcer, and also we can tidy up the patient. So once all good to go, we can also position the patient as well. So you can put the pillow here. This is to support the back, and then a blanket. This is to support the neck. So it'll be something like this. And then lastly, one more pillow. This is in between the leg. So it has to be something like this. And once everything is good to go, then nurse A will lead again the patient.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You see. So it will be something like this. Okay, so once we already align the patient, so we need to see for the proper spinal alignment. So as you can see here, you can take a look closer. So we need to see for the patient head and neck are in neutral position. So for example, there is no hyperflexion or extension or rotation. And then as you can see, the chin, it needs to be alignment with the sternal storch, and then through the umbilicus. So as you can see, it will be something like this. And then, so once patient is already in comfortable position, we can button up the patient and cord side up. Once cord side up, and then we can let the patient rest.